Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video on the fragrances that I'm going to take to Paris with me. So yes, I am so excited. I'm going to Paris for the first time ever. I just am so excited. I cannot believe that I'm going to Paris. It's always been somewhere that I've wanted to go, that I've wanted to see, and it is finally happening. So I'm actually going to Dubai, back to Dubai in about a week because like I have mentioned in my little update video, my business is going to be from Dubai. It started in Dubai. So I'm going to be going there quite a lot this year, I would assume. So I'm going back there in a week for 2 weeks, and then I'm going to Paris for a week. I'm very, very, very excited to be seeing Paris, especially around this time, even though Valentine's Day is it's a bit stupid. But anyways, yeah, I'm very excited. So I wanted to share with you guys, I have 15 fragrances here. I'm not gonna take all 15 because I have a tendency, like ask anyone in my life, I overpack perfumes like nobody else. Like I will pack almost my entire collection into my suitcase, forget about my clothes, forget about shoes, and I will just pack all of my perfumes. Like it's really terrible. So I have 15 fragrances here that I'm deciding to take with me, but I will probably eliminate a few. I'm not sure which ones yet. So I'm gonna just share with you guys a list of fragrances that I want to take to Paris with me, and we'll see which ones survive the battle. For me personally, Parisian women especially, I don't think that they're very, they don't dress very loud and obnoxious and trendy. They dress very classic, very simple, very elegant. Simple is probably the word that I would use. And they like to be a little more, be a little more like in the box, I would say. Like when it comes to perfume, I feel like they like to wear the designers like Dior, Chanel, Guerlain. Like that's it. So when it came to perfumes that I'm going to take with me, I have a few that are a little different, but for the most part, I want to smell very elegant, very mature, and very sophisticated when I'm in Paris. I have maybe like 2 or 3 that are sexy, but most of them are more like beautiful, elegant, classy, refined fragrances. So let's get into the list. Guerlain, Shalimar Souffle Intense. So obviously, I said that really weird, beautiful vanilla with some citruses in the opening. Like it has this beautiful burst of citrus in the opening, but as it dries down, it becomes this beautiful, warm, cozy vanilla with some orange blossom in there to lift it up. It's just stunning. Like I really love this fragrance a lot. There's definitely a brightness to it. Like it's not too sweet or too heavy or too intense, nothing like this, but it is just beautiful. Like I can see this being something that I wear day to day in Paris. Like I'm going for breakfast, I'm going for brunch, like spray on my Guerlain. I definitely think this will be one that I take because it's a very easy wear in my opinion. It's an easy vanilla, it's an easy fragrance to wear, and I think it is beautiful. So it's a cozy vanilla, but it starts off with this beautiful citrusy note, some orange blossom. The orange blossom does stay throughout the fragrance, but it is this beautiful cozy vanilla as well with some benzoin, some vanilla. It's just beautiful. So Souffle Intense from Guerlain is going to be the first one that I take. So this one is definitely not a Parisian fragrance at all, but I'm thinking about taking it for sure. This is Fragrance du Bois, New York 5th Avenue. This is more of a Dubai fragrance for sure, but I cannot get over how expensive this fragrance smells. One of my favorite people made this fragrance is the perfumer. His name is Shadi. And I met him in Cannes for the first time. He's super talented, the most kind person ever. The fragrance is amazing and it smells so, so, so expensive. A beautiful rose fragrance, some oud, some praline, some sweetness, a little bit of like an aromaticness to it as well. It is just incredible. So this is definitely one that I would wear. Maybe I'm going to the Moulin Rouge or I'm going out for a beautiful dinner. This is one that I would wear. Definitely it's not like a daytime fragrance for me. This is something that I'm going to wear at night. Like going out for a beautiful dinner or a night out somewhere, this is the fragrance that I'm going to wear. So Fragrance du Bois, New York 5th Avenue. Next up we have Roger Elixir Essence de Parfum. Now this one, I'm not sure how it's going to go in the cold weather because it is more fresh, fruity, light, airy, but it's definitely one that I want to take with me because it's very easy to wear. It smells beautiful. Like, this is such a beautiful scent. When you first spray the scent, you get this beautiful burst of like peaches and some raspberry, like some fruitiness, but it's not fruity in a tacky way, in a synthetic way. It's this beautiful, airy, fruity punch, and it's just stunning. And then it kind of turns into a little more of the rose, starts to come out, and a little powdery as well. Like, it definitely becomes a little powderier, more powdery. And I love it so much. But like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to survive in the cold weather, but it's one that I definitely want to take with me. So Roger Elixir Essence de Parfum. I love it, and I think that this is one of the most likable fragrances that you could get. I'm pretty sure any of you girls watching this video could blind buy it and you would be happy with this scent because it is so likable, yet it smells such high quality. Like, it's beautiful. So Roger, like, honestly, home run with this scent. Roger Elixir Essence de Parfum. Next up we have a Christian Dior, and this is Dioramour. Now this one has been discontinued, unfortunately, but this is definitely one that I'm taking. This is powdery, luxurious, elegant, feminine, very pretty, but very simplistic. Like, it's a very, very simple fragrance, which I think is perfect for Paris. It's iris, powdery, some vanilla, maybe a little bit of tonka bean in there. Like I said, super pretty, super elegant, and just very simple and very easy to wear. So Dioramour from Christian Dior. Next up we have Serge Lutens Chagouille. Now this one, again, perfect for the weather that I'm gonna be there, because this is one of my favorite fragrances for fall, like, ever. It is beautiful. Honey, tobacco, it's a little bit minty. There's almost like a mintiness to the scent. It is just incredible. Serge Lutens is an amazing niche fragrance house. One of the first niche houses that I got into when I started getting into niche. I actually cannot wait to visit the Serge Lutens store when I'm in Paris. So it's one of the first things that I'm going to do, like, for sure. And Guerlain. They're both the two things that I'm going to be like straight to. So I'm definitely taking this with me. I love it. For me, you can wear it in the day, you can wear it in the night, wrapped with a big, like, beautiful, like, coat or something like this, with a hat. Chagouille is perfect. Next up we have Coco Eau de Parfum. Of course, I need a classic with me, and this is my classic. Powdery, vintage, balsamic, spicy, so classy, such an iconic fragrance. I feel like I'm gonna smell this on so many people when I'm there, along with number 5. Like, I think I'm gonna smell this everywhere, so why not? And it's gonna be forever one of my favorite fragrances to have in my collection. Although, like, as you can see, I don't wear it all the time because it's very special to me, but it's one that I'm never going to not have in my collection. Coco Eau de Parfum from Chanel. And I think Paris is the place to wear it. Next up we have another Dior Addict. Now this one is one of the sexier ones in the list, and to me, oh yeah, this is a night out. This is possibly Valentine's Day. And it's just incredible. It's sexy, it's indulgent, it's smooth, creamy, sandalwood, bourbon, vanilla, orange blossom, jasmine. But it is this beautiful, creamy, sensual white flowers with vanilla. It is an incredible fragrance, really, and very, 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 very expensive smelling to me, for sure. So Christian Dior Addict Eau de Parfum. Next up we have Parfum de Marly Carlisle. I want to take this with me because for me it just smells expensive, rich, creamy, perfect for the cold weather. Like, this is perfect for the cold weather. I would probably never wear Herod in Paris, or I'm trying to think, like, one of the more, which one? I would never wear something like Herod or Leighton Exclusive in Paris, but I would wear Carlisle for sure, because it smells like perfumery craftsmanship in a bottle. Like, it smells so incredible to me. It's creamy, smooth, some patchouli, some violet, some sandalwood, maybe some vanilla touches in there. It's just beautiful, and I can imagine it being like the perfect place to wear it, for sure. It smells expensive, it smells elegant, it smells refined, sophisticated, and it's just beautiful. So Parfum de Marly Carlisle, definitely an incredible one, especially to take to Paris. Next up, another fragrance of Bois, we have Oud Violet Intense. So this one surprisingly has a tiny touch of a similarity to Carlisle. Not a lot though, like, not too much at all. It's very unique, this one, and one of my favorites from the house. It's beautiful, it's powdery, it's very Let me spray it on actually. There's some orange in the opening. As it dries down, it becomes a lot creamier, a little bit sweeter. There's some tonka bean in here as well. It is an amazing perfume, like really, truly, like it is beautiful. So I do want to take this one with me for sure. I know this one is going to come with me. Fragrance du Bois Oud Violet Intense. Another Christian Dior, we have Ambre Nuit. Beautiful, elegant, sophisticated, romantic. I'm definitely taking this one as well, like 100%. Rose, ambergris, bergamot, pink pepper. It's spicy, it's a little sweet, it's a little fizzy. It's so romantic, so sensual. It reminds me of like Romeo and Juliet. Like that's what I smell when I smell Ambre Nuit. It's a masterpiece fragrance. Like it is a masterpiece. Nobody can tell me otherwise. This is something that I see for date night. It's something that I see for date night. I'm just gonna say date night because for me it is perfect. It's not loud, obnoxious, sweet, intense. It's more closer to the skin. Like I said, sensual, like soft on your skin. It's just incredible masterpiece. So I'm going to take this one with me for sure. Ambre Nuit from Christian Dior. Next up we have Sicily's Eau de Soie, and this one is classic. It is a classic fragrance. Again, I can see I'm going to smell this one on women in Paris for sure. Like I can already see it. This one is going to be on women in Paris. Classic, sort of similar to like cocoa, like that sort of vintage smell. Very green, very peppery, very, very peppery. Some patchouli, very elegant, sophisticated, classy. I'm gonna wear this one perhaps going to an event, if we go see ballet, something like this. This is a fragrance that I'm gonna be wearing. So Sicily's Eau de Soie. I highly recommend this scent, but it is more of a vintage scent. Like it's not something that you would smell now, today. If a fragrance releases in 2020, it's not gonna smell like this at all. This is something that is from the past. But it is beautiful. So Sicily's Eau de Soie. And I love, the bottle is one of my favorite bottles that I've ever seen actually. And especially when it's in the bigger, it just looks beautiful. So one of the sexy ones that I'm taking, one of the only sexy ones is My Baby, Rouge Malachite from Giorgio Armani. I have to take this. Anywhere I go, this is always gonna come with me. No matter where I go in the world, no matter what I see, what I do, this is always gonna come with me. It's my favorite fragrance. It's my fragrance. It's not your fragrance, it's my fragrance. So this one is an indolic tuberose scent. It's beautiful, it's sweet, it's a little creamy. It reminds me a little bit of like it's got a bit of a sunscreen sort of smell to it. Just a little bit. Like it's not one that you would smell and go, oh, that's a tropical island. Like it's not like that at all, but it does have this little sunscreen note to it. It is just heaven, like heavenly. I love it so much. It's my scent, tuberose, indolic, very sensual, like very, very, very sensual. Again, I think I'm gonna wear this one on Valentine's Day actually. I'm not sure, but it's definitely gonna be one that I wear a lot. So Giorgio Armani Rouge Malachite. We have another Guerlain, and this one is Angelique Noir, 100% coming. Cozy, warm vanilla. I haven't worn this one in a while because I'm obviously in summer and I need to, like I really need to, I miss it so much. One of my favorite vanillas of all time. Very luxurious, very expensive. It's got some angelica, some pear, some vanilla, maybe a little incense. It's just amazing. One of my favorites, like I said, ever. And I love the way that it transforms on the skin. It starts off a little green and bitter and then it dries down. Warm, smooth, powdery, luxurious vanilla. And it's just incredible. So Angelique Noir from Guerlain. So one of my favorite fragrances, like ever at the moment, obviously Rouge Malachite. I have my favorites, you guys already know them, but a new fragrance that I tried when I went to Dubai, and I'm getting a bigger bottle, like I'm gonna order it straight away. I need to have this in my life forever, is Fragrance du Bois Oud Rose Intense. Like I'm done, I'm dead. I didn't think it was possible to love a fragrance more than Oud Jaune Intense and Santal Complète, but this, yeah, like this is amazing. Really, really amazing. It's rose. It's a little spicy. I'm gonna tell you guys, it does sort of remind me of Ambre Nuit. Like these two fragrances remind me a little bit of each other. Not too much, they don't smell the same. You can own both, but they do have a similarity. So if you like Ambre Nuit, you're gonna love Oud Rose Intense for sure, 100%. There's almost a little spicy aromaticness to it, like a little freshness. some rose, a little bit of fruit, some sandalwood perhaps. It's just amazing. But what I get the most is a little sweetness, some rose, and some aromatic spiciness to it. And it is just beautiful. It is beautiful, it is captivating, and it is so, so incredible. So I'm definitely taking this one with me. Final fragrance that I'm taking with me is a Roger. And this fragrance is called A Good Night's Kiss. Now, this fragrance is again, very, very, very vintage. Very vintage. Like, you don't need many sprays of this, otherwise it's going to be a little too much. This smells to me super, super vintage, super old, like makeup, like powder. And the story of it actually is really cute. It's when Roger's mum was getting ready for a night out, going to a beautiful event with her makeup on, her beautiful dress, her diamonds. She would come and give Roger a goodnight kiss on the forehead, and this is the scent that reminds him of this memory. Powdery makeup, some perfume. It's just beautiful, but again, this is going to be much more of an acquired scent. It's one that I see more for a mature woman, more for a mature woman. For instance, my mum really loves this scent, and she really likes the more vintagey, more powdery, more intense, more old-fashioned vintage scents, which I also love and appreciate myself, and that is what this one reminds me of. It's a lot of orris, like a lot, some iris, maybe some aldehydes in there, a little bit of a pepperiness, some creaminess. It's just beautiful, but like I said, a little more vintage. But I think if there's a place to wear it, it is Paris. So A Good Night's Kiss from Roger. That is it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed seeing the fragrances that I'm going to take with me to Paris. I'll probably have to eliminate a few, but those are the ones that I really want to take with me. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what you want to see next from me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.